And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Georgetown Hoyas facing the UCLA Bruins.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. We've got Hudson. Trice is out there with Warren. And it's Trice. And it's Randolph in at the two-guard spot. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years, most of them big men. But don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
And Allen Iverson was only at Georgetown for 2 seasons. The way he played, he completely set the college basketball hoop world on fire.
We might never see a scorer quite like Iverson again. For his size, what he packed into that small frame was absolutely amazing. As unique and relatable a guy as we've had.
It's deflected. They get it back. Here's Free. Feeds it to Freak. Pass to Roberts. Rebounded by Hudson. On defense, the Bruins. Now Trice. Kicks to Price. Pass to Hudson. Randolph goes in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Hoyas shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Randolph. And Randolph drops them both. And it's the Bruins with the ball. Now the pass to Looney. That drops.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Trice with it. Over to the wing. Top of the key, Warren. Elbow shot is on the way. And he gets the bucket. And it's the Bruins with the ball. Trailing by 2. Out to the right wing. Campbell, the pass to Free. Now Campbell. Pass to Looney. Here's Free. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. And here are the Hoyas now. And here is Harkless. Pass to Wilson. He feeds it to Joseph. UCLA grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Thomas. Then there's Starks. And it's Morris in at the 3 slot. And Hodges kicks to Felix. The 3 ball. You know what? The Bruins go the other way with it.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
And for Georgetown, we've got Hodges. And it's Harkless in at the 1. And the wide open shot from Morris. Drills the 3-pointer.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, we can mark those up for him.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock.
Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
And now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Looney's checked in for Thomas. Campbell comes in for Morris. Fresh is checked in for Freak. And Freeze subbed in for Starks. They set the pick. Price against Campbell. Price kicks to Hudson. Gonzalez passes to Trice. Nelson dishes to Price. Just 5 to shoot. The Hoyas need to get off a shot. Shoots. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Free. Tries a 3. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
Now here's Gonzalez. Hoyas moving the ball around. Hudson the pass to Price. The Hoyas with another miss. The Bruins leading by 3.
And guys, thinking again about the Bruins being so dominant during those decades, they set so many records in that time frame, won 88 games in a row, which is still a record for men's basketball.
Here's Hudson. The steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fresh. Lays it in off the breakaway.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Here's Hudson. After the Bruins picking up a basket just moments ago. And there's the feed to Trice to the right side. Gonzalez passes to Nelson. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Pass to Looney. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. UCLA leads by 3. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Freak in at shooting guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, and it's Robertson at the 5 down low. And for Georgetown, they've got Trice. Hudson is out there with Warren. Then there's Price, and it's Randolph in at the 2 guard.
And you see Freak out there. Nobody is 100% sure what position he'll be best at on the next level, but they know he'll be out on the wing. He looks so comfortable in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves that really impress me. He can create a shot in space anywhere and anytime. He's got a really good sense of how to operate from the wing.
And for the Bruins, Freak in a 2 guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the center. And there's the pass to Campbell. There's a good screen. The dish to Freak. Inside. Here's Free. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Free's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bruins. Some changes here for the Bruins. Irving's checked in for Looney. Morris comes in for Campbell. And Barton subbed in for Free. Georgetown trails by 5. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
4 on the clock. The Hoyas with another miss.
And for the Hoyas, they really are one of the defining members of their conference. Hard to think about hoops in the Washington, D.C. area without thinking about the Hoyas. The blue and gray they wear is really just iconic.
Count it, and the Bruin lead has been cut back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Hodges.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Is checked in for Barton. Wilson, he's checked in for the Hoyas.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, Warren is out there with Hodges, and it's Harkless in at the point. They set the pick. Here's Felix, and out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession. And some changes here for the Bruins. Looney's checked in for Irving. Campbell comes in for Morris, and Free subbed in for Fresh. And the Hoyas will go for a different look here. The Bruins leading by 9. puts up the baby hook. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, a good quarter there for Freak. He's got 8 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
It's all you, Freak. Mine's all you.
Ooh, I love that sound.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here's Trice. Dishes to Warren. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Kenny Warren. 2 shots.
All right now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Warren. Both free throws good from Warren. Here's Free. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
To the right side. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Randolph. Here's Freak. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Free.
2 minutes left.
He dishes it to Freak. We've got 1:48 left here in the second half of the game. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Free passes to Freak. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Georgetown trails by 9. And now the Hoyas on the break. Randolph's shot is good.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Here's Randolph. Trice kicks to Warren. From the baseline. UCLA grabs the miss. 1:06 left in the second half of basketball. Here's Free. Here's the screen. Out to the wing. Pass to Looney. Here's Free. He kicks to Freak. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Freak's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bruins.
And I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
Nope, no chance. Not gonna happen. That chance has long since passed of them getting back into this one. Forget about it.
No good from Campbell. And here are the Hoyas now. In the corner, Randolph with it.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Wilson. Pass to Hodges. The shot no good. Great D that time from Thomas. Starks outside. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the UCLA Bruins taking on the UConn Huskies.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
So on the floor for UCLA. Freak in a two-guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here is Keefe, the feed to Splitter. Shoots from the baseline. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home. And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Here is Keefe, cutting the screen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Greg, you mentioned UConn moments ago on their defensive pride. Some great defenders, Clark, have come out of that school.
Yeah, you look at Emeka Okafor and Hasheem Thabit. Both were dominating rim protectors. And even their guards and swingmen get after you defensively.
Huskies shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That's good from Keefe. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin. Bill Walton, also coming out of Westwood.
They set the pick. Campbell, the pass to Free. Campbell kicks to Freak. True on the 14-footer.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA, a lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the 2 highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today.
And it's the Bruins with the ball, following the bucket by the Huskies, and that one's good.
He's yours. He's yours.
Here is Day. Martin the screen. Day dishes to Martin. Ball stolen. Here's Free. Pass to Freak. Passes to Free. Down low. Here's Freak. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
We've got Keefe, and it's Joseph in at the small forward. Here is Day. Pass to Keefe. Splitter kicks to Day. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Day's got the lead up to 3 now for the Huskies. Huskies going with a whole new group out there. UCLA trails by 3, so on the floor for UCLA. Starks is out there with Fresh, then it's Thomas, then it's Johnson, and it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Fresh. Thomas a screen. Here's Fresh. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Starks. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Starks has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, how about the Huskies and the success they've found in the tournament over the years? I mean, 4 titles for that program in all, with the first coming in '99. They've been absolutely dominant the past 2 decades.
Here's Reed. That 3 off the mark. Now Starks. Johnson with a screen on Jones. Starks the pass to Johnson. Dishes it to Starks. And the pass to Fresh. From deep three-point range. Huskies with the rebound.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep. You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Starks, following the bucket by the Huskies.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
The Bruins shooting their first free throw of the game right now. So both teams changing it up here.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
Morris, no good on the free throw. 41 seconds left in the first half. Splitter sets a screen. Posey dishes to Day. He kicks to Splitter. To the left wing. Here's Joseph. Good on the three-point shot. 24 seconds left here in the first half of basketball. To the wing on the left. And here's Porter. Makes it off the glass.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay.
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
They've got Martin, and it's Keith in at the two-guard spot. And it's Freak missing. Freak's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. So on the floor for UCLA. Freak in at shooting guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5. Now here is Martin. Rebound by Roberts.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
He dishes it to Freak. For the tie. No good. And the Huskies going the other way now. Joseph with the ball to the left side wing. Splitter sets a screen. Keith passes to Splitter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And it's the Bruins with the ball, following the bucket by the Huskies. And Freak throws it down.
Can't stop it.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on his heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Splitter, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Here's Campbell. The dish to Roberts. Kicks it to Freak. And stolen by Splitter. Here is Day. He feeds it to Joseph. Cutting the screen. Keith passes to Joseph. Dishes it to Martin. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Colin Martin. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Can't hit from the elbow. UCLA trails by 3. Martin is out there with Reed. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Here's Freak, and the Bruins tack on 2 more.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Outside Jennings, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. Feeds to Sims. Pass to Joseph. UConn moving that ball around. 5 on the clock. Sims kicks to McGuire. Trying his luck deep. That's good from Joseph on the assist by McGuire. And it's 6 points for Joseph. UCLA trails by 4. The feed now to Barton. Passes it to Free. The dish now to Barton. Pass to Looney. To the left side wing. Kicks to Barton. To the right side. Out left to the wing. UCLA needs to get off a shot. Free can't get it to go.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
An even 3-on-3 break. The pass to Campbell. Here's Looney to the left side wing. Pass to Campbell. Launches a 3. Huskies with the rebound. To the inside. Here's dishes to Joseph. Outside Jennings. He kicks it to McGuire. 46 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Here's Jennings, and UConn again with the bucket. Here's UCLA. 6-point game. Here's Roberts. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Stretch Roberts at the line for 2.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
On the free throw, no good. Freaks checked in for Barton. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 5.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
And an intentional foul right there. The basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Justin Joseph. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
It's been a solid outing for Joseph. He's got 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Freak passes to Free. And another miss by UCLA. Dishes it to Day. And so it's UConn with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd is not going to let this one slip away.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Michigan Wolverines facing the UCLA Bruins.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
So the Wolverines starting five. We've got Flash. Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the 2 guard.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
Now here's Freak. Tries from 7. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got his second bucket of the game to go.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
Wow. And what a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
And the basket by Jones.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Free passes to Freak. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And Michigan has possession after the Bruins picking up a basket just moments ago. Screen by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Flash. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Free. Pass to Campbell. To the paint. Here's Freak. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Freak's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Off the inbound pass. In deep. Knight drops it in.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Bruins leading by 6. Freak in a 2-guard. Johnson is out there with Thomas. Then there's Starks. And it's Morris in at the small forward position. Now here's Johnson. And that is good. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And for the Wolverines, Cunningham is out there with Jefferson, and it's Stevenson in at the point. The shot by Taylor, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play going to the line for one.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Now here's what UCLA is going with on the floor. Irving comes in for Thomas, and Fresh subbed in for Starks. Banks with the ball. Wright sets a screen. Here's Flash. Clock at 6. Wright sets a screen. The rebound by Johnson.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Freak. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. And it's Taylor finishing it off.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And that one's good. Free.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Jones kicks to Taylor. Inside, here's Wright. Nice move. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Wolverines shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. Good on the second free throw. Here's UCLA. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Free. And it's Michigan with the rebound. Crawford drives in. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Bruins leading by 10. And the pass to Campbell. There's the pick. This is to Barton. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. No good on his first attempt of the game. Here's Flash. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now Smith. And once again off the mark by Michigan. Free. And that does it for the first half of play. UCLA leads by 10. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the second half of college hoops underway. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
Freak in at shooting guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Freed, and it's Robertson at the pivot, manning the middle.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And for the Wolverines, Jones is out there with Ellis. And it's Smith, and there's Flash, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard position.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside, Jones. Passes it to Flash. Down low, here's Ellis. Soft touch on the glass.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
The Bruins leading by 7. Starks kicks to Morris. Feeds it to Freak. Shot from the top of the key. And he overshot that one, missing. Michigan with the ball. Stevenson outside. Kicks it to Cunningham. Rebound by Johnson.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close. You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Knight kicks to Cunningham. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. On the free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Bruins. Irving's checked in for Thomas. Porter comes in for Morris. And Fresh subbed in for Freak. And a change for the Wolverines. Taylor's checked in for Ellis. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. The Bruins leading by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Starks. Pass to Fresh. Johnson kicks to Starks. To the paint. Here's Fresh. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Bruins have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Fresh. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. And here is Knight. Outside Jefferson. Back to Knight. Wright sets a screen. Knight into the lane. Back to Jefferson. They set the screen. Knight dishes to Taylor. Clock at 4. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
We've got Irving. Fresh is out there with Porter. And it's Barton in at the small forward. Here's Fresh. Now the dish to Barton. Pass to Fresh. Outside Irving. The feed to Barton. There's the 3. No good. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. Jefferson passing to Knight. Back to Jefferson. Out to the right wing. Michigan moving it around. And Wright kicks to Jefferson. He dishes it to Banks. Now the pass to Jefferson. Outside Knight. The Wolverines need to get a shot off. And the basket good. Now just a 2-point Bruin lead.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3-balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
And that one's good by Porter.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there that he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
It's as if these guys are out here just playing pickup basketball. No deterrent from the defense.
Not at all. No resistance whatsoever. It seems both teams just happy to try to outscore the other.
That's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bruins.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint because those have been big.
Now here's what UCLA is going with on the floor. Looney's checked in for Irving. Campbell comes in for Barton. And Freak subbed in for Fresh. Checked in for UCLA.
Terry Free.
.110 left to play in the second half. Here's Smith. No good off the back of the rim. The Bruins leading by 5. Here's Freak. Can't get it to fall. Michigan with the ball. Here's Flash. 13 feet away. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Yeah, knowing they have to get a bucket here and exploiting the height advantage where they can find it, well, that's a no-brainer to me.
Here's Looney. Here's Freak. Yes!
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
27 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Dishes it to Smith. And it's Freak with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for UCLA, Mike Campbell. Taking 2 shots.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws. This game's finally gotten away from him.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
Okay, guys, the clock is our enemy now. Time to focus up and know your roles. Trust each other to make the play. Freak, if you got the look, take us home.
Stevenson dishes to Taylor. It's Jefferson outside. And once again off the mark by Michigan. Starks outside. So it's UCLA picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the UCLA Bruins.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4 slot.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Here's Looney after the Badgers picking up a basket just moments ago. And he gets it again. Shot good from Freak. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
Now here's Evans. Poked away. Fast break UCLA. Here's Free. Drops in the breakaway late. Free's got his first points of the game.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Hawkins kicks to Hill. Here's Evans. UCLA grabs the miss.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one. You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Decker with it. Hawkins passes to Decker. Evans a screen on Campbell. Decker dishes to Kaminsky to stop the run. And he banks in the layup.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Here Starks. There's the pass to Freak. Back to Starks. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bruins.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
The Badgers making a switch here. Fisher's checked in. And Johnson drops them both. Wisconsin trails by 6. Freak in a 2-guard. Thomas is out there with Johnson. Then there's Starks. And it's Morris in at the small forward. Gibson setting the pick for Hill. And that one comes up a bit short.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And for the Badgers, they've got Fisher. He's out there with Hill, and it's Conley in at the 3. Here's Johnson. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Hill drives in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Hill's got his first basket of the night.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Morris kicks to Starks. Back to Morris. Pass to Starks. 1:29 left here in the first half of the game. No luck, so the Badgers will take it the other way. And here's Fisher. Outside Hill. Feeds it to Fisher. Outside Conley. Pass to Fisher. The dish now to Hill. From beyond the arc. Starks with the rebound. Here's UCLA. They're on a 16-6 run. Over to the left wing. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Starks. Freak's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bruins.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Craig, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Kicks it to Morris. Thomas a screen. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
1 second left. And so we wrap up the first half. The Bruins on top. They lead by 12. And we'll see you right back here after the break to start the second half of the college championship game right here on 2K Sports. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Badgers, we've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4. They double him with Freak. Hill has the open look. Again, missing Hill.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And, guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And, you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing a player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
Is checked in for Freak. Peyton, he's checked in for Wisconsin. The Bruins leading by 12. They set the screen. Here's Free. To the middle. It's stolen by Kaminsky. One-on-one fast break. Here's Decker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Free passes to Fresh. Campbell with it, covered by Peyton. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Passes it to Fresh. Shoots from the baseline. Good D by Peyton. Wisconsin trails by 10. Decker kicks to Hawkins. Free against Peyton. The pass to Hawkins. Out to the wing. Here's Decker. And the three off target. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Free. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Fresh, the pass to Free. Pass to Campbell. Takes the three. The Badgers pull it in. Now Hawkins. Peyton outside. Now here's Decker. Defense right on him. Hawkins kicks to Decker. Kaminsky sets the pick for Decker. The feed to Evans. 5 to shoot. And there are the Badgers with another bucket.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
We've got Looney. Fresh is out there with Free. Then there's Campbell. And it's Roberts in at center. Looney, sweet little floater.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Wisconsin trails by 10. Hawkins with it. Evans right side. From the baseline. Campbell grabs the board.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Free.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bruins.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Free drops them both. Wisconsin trails by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Shot's good by Walker.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Morris kicks to Freak. Cannot hit. So the Badgers will take it the other way. Here's Walker. No good. Great D that time from Freak. The Bruins leading by 10. 1:24 left in the second half. Free against Hawkins. In the corner, Irving with it. Passes it to Free. He feeds it to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Freak with it. He's against Hill. Can't get it to fall. And there's the pass to Hawkins. And that one goes long. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second half.
Move the ball.
Here's Free. He dishes it to Freak. Stolen by Decker. In transition, here come the Badgers. Oh! Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy.
Oh,
I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Irving dishes to Freak. Tipped away. Outside Hill. Kicks it out to Hawkins. So it's UCLA picking up the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific tournament.
Kevin, you said, I mean, all the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, now you see it paying off at this very moment.
There's been a ton of sacrifice along the way. I mean, from the kids and their parents and support staff. They've brought this school to the top of the college basketball world right now.
Well, it's been a blast to be with you guys and our great fans all tournament long. On behalf of the entire 2K Sports team and this crew in particular, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
Hi, got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the Queen Mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. P?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking and vibing, I love it, freaking and vibing. This freaking and vibing thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in line, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But, Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
No, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's a plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game, but BAM! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But, Freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This is his life.
You're not listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business. You still
You still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what I do. I am the best at what I do.
Have had
Nobody
your
is
30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just need to understand.
Would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Cece go through this contract, front to back. I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm going to call you guys later. I love you.
Love you, son.
Love you too, son. Bye.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select
Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky.
With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select
D'Angelo Russell
from the Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select
Jahlil Okafor from Duke University.
With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select
Kristaps Porzingis
from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select
Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia.
With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select
Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky.
With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select
Emmanuel Mudiay
from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select
Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona.
With the ninth pick in the NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select
Frank Kaminsky
from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select
Justice Winslow from Duke University.
With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select
Miles Turner from the University of Texas.
With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select
Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky.
With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select
Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky.
With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select
Cameron Payne
from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select
Kelly Oubre.
With the 16th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select the shooting guard from UCLA.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibrations. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady, Yvette. My dude, Vic.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, Harlem in the building all day, yo.
Aye.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you in town.
Hey, he's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who was also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
You know, Mama.
Tell Mama.
Go get her, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.
We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.